Hey, Stock Phoenix back with all the Marios, and we're actually playing a fun one today. Mostly fun.
Is it tennis?
No! It's Mario Party!
3!
3! The third Mario Party in 3 years. This is December of 2000, so this is the last game of 2000. We're almost done with the year 2000 as well.
Wow, the millennium ends quickly.
Yeah, so Mario Party, the Mario Party games I've had fun with so far. They've been a bit tedious, a bit long, but for the most part I've enjoyed. And Mario Party 3, so far, same thing. So Mario Party 3 is a very different layout than the first two Mario Parties. Here you see we've got a file selection. There are different save files.
Okay, that seems... that's a choice.
Because, in Mario Party 1 and 2, they have the story in there, and it's just every time you play, you're kind of advancing the story until you get to, like, the ending part, and then you end.
Ah, so there's a story mode and a party mode.
Here they have it's split into story mode and party mode. Story mode is a purely single-player experience where you're going through a story. Party mode is just, it's the multiplayer, you're goofing around doing whatever, playing mini games with friends. So here is our story mode setup. Now, you may have noticed other characters on the title screen.
Where's Waluigi?
There are two other characters in this game, Waluigi and Daisy, who are playable, but not in the story mode.
They don't get a story.
They don't get a story. So, we first setting up our story, you pick your character among the 6 available characters. You get your difficulty selection, easy, normal, and hard, and question mark that you can't select at first. And then you have the option of all minigames or only easy minigames, which is a weird one. Anyway, in the center of the vast universe, a remarkably bright star was born.
Okay.
So this is our story that we're getting right up here. It was a star that is born only once in 1,000 years, the Millenium Star. According to legend, whoever possessed this mystical star was destined to become the superstar of the universe! However, since the Millennium Star was but a newborn, it fell from the starry sky.
Oh.
What the hell is the superstar of the universe supposed to mean?
How does a star accidentally fall?
Around that time, Mario and his friends were all happily relaxing.
Oh, after all their tennis.
In front of the castle, clearly from Mario 64, that they rebuilt in exactly the same spot, apparently. I think Peach has more than one castle.
But they all are exactly identical.
The castles, like, the interior is a little different. Like we saw in Paper Mario, the interior was a little bit different. It was kind of the same layout. But anyway, they were relaxing when... died.
Mario died.
Suddenly, the Millennium Star came crashing down.
What a coincidence.
They're all just kind of staring at it, and Luigi continues staring at it while everyone else starts arguing. Mario and his friends soon began arguing over who should keep the Millennium Star.
Because somebody has to.
Yeah, I mean, and Luigi, again, not arguing, is just completely transfixed by its brilliance.
Yoshi and Peach are having a diplomatic incident.
Yeah, it's like, Yoshi's like, your kingdom has all of these power stars already. Our Yoshis don't have any stars. We should have stars. Seeing this Lakitu came flying in, dangling a toy box from his rod.
As he's known to do?
I think this might be one of the Lakitu bros.
Why is he dangling a toy box from a rod?
Well, we'll see in a moment. As he drops it in front of everyone. And it's like, that's right, they could play Mario Party to see who the biggest superstar was.
They've done this twice already.
They commissioned a board game fashioned after the last few parties Mario has had, where they had weird adventures. And Yoshi's very excited about this board game, I guess. They don't really have board games on Yoshi's Island. They mostly have fruit. Luigi continues to be completely transfixed. Suddenly, the Millennium Star gave off a brilliantly bright flash of light!
Still doesn't explain why he was carrying a toy box full of Mario Party. Oh.
And with that bright flash, Mario and his friends were transported inside the toy box! As Yoshi rams his head into this cardboard pop-up tree repeatedly.
Luigi is just playing
poking
with it. Yeah.
It's like, this is a fascinating thing that's happened to me.
Jesus Christ!
And then they are all disintegrated.
Duh!
Greetings! I am the Millenium Star.
I am a newborn!
You can tell by my giant mustache.
And furrowed brow.
You must pass my test to prove yourself worthy of possessing me.
Because again, somebody has to possess it.
You must adventure across many lands and collect the star stamps.
The hell is a star stamp?
Something that he invented for this stamp card. If you collect all 7, I shall accept you as the top superstar in the universe.
They kind of stepped up from the last couple games, haven't they?
First, you must set forth to get the Wit Star Stamp. And then he punches a hole straight through the bottom of their toy box. I heard that! I gotta go tell the Great Bowser!
How did you get here? Were you in the toy box this entire time?
That is a good question. Well, if you're ready, let's go to Chilly Waters.
Okay, so Bowser Jr. was inside the toy box.
Not Bowser Jr., that is a baby Bowser.
Right.
Bowser Jr. has not been introduced to the series yet.
Right. A baby Bowser was inside the toy box that was delivered by Lakitu.
Yes.
At exactly the right moment.
By the way, this is our main menu in story mode. We've got a couple options that we can't select. When you pick the Millenium Star directly, it tells you about the star levels. Each map, when you complete it, you get a clear rank.
Oh.
It can be S, A, B, or C, depending on how good you do.
I hate the sounds of that.
Yeah, you can get, you see the star level chart here.
Okay.
To get an S rank, you need to win and have at least 2 more stars than the second place finisher.
Mm-hmm.
1 more star gets you A rank. Equal stars winning by coins gets you B rank. Complete tie winning by a coin toss gets you a C rank. Frankly, I feel like getting a C rank is fucking impossible compared to getting an S rank.
Seems to be, yeah.
So, that is, that's a thing. Also, this game has Battle Royale maps and duel maps. We'll get into the differences between those in a little bit. Battle Royale maps are the same thing that we've seen in previous Mario Party games. What's important is, with duel maps for, right now, the rankings, which is heart pieces, the heart remaining, which we'll explain. Anyway, first of all, we can't just start playing. We gotta learn the rules. So let's go to the Battle Royale rule map. So we descend into this hole in the toy box.
Hi.
This is Tumble, by the way.
He never introduced himself. He just
never
kind of
introduced
existed
himself.
and then magicked.
Yeah, he just started being sentient. This guy from the board game. Okay. Tumble kind of takes the place of Toad for most of the stuff in this game. Like, he introduces the maps and stuff, and introduces mini-games.
Also, Toad is there.
Also, Toad is still here. This is the Battle Royale rule map. We have arrived. Hooray. Look at all these little blocks and cardboard cutouts of coin bags in the background. And I got this little big stand of Tumble and Toad and a Koopa Troopa and a Boo. I don't know why there's anything here. Actually, no, those are all the characters that show up on the maps.
Yeah.
Kinda. Anyway, as normal, you get your turn order at the start of the game by hitting a die block, and that determines the order of turns for the game. Oh yeah. That's how to do it. The highest number goes first. It's the same thing we've seen in 2 games already. And most of this is going to be the same thing we've seen in 2 games already. The boards are very much like the same kind of thing. You get your blue spaces that give you 3 coins when you land there. They double during the last 5 turns. Red spaces, you lose 3 coins. Again, doubles in the last 5 turns. Usual Mario Party stuff.
Is it turns or rounds?
Rounds. Well, it's turns.
Okay.
Because, like, it calls one... Everyone taking a turn is 1 turn of the board.
That's...
You know, there's also the happenings, which, same kind of thing. Every map has its own different happenings. Chance time, the exclamation, works very much the same as Mario Party 2. It's a green space that you get. Here we got Bowser. Bowser's still there. You get a Bowser space and you do a Bowser thing.
Bowser happens.
So, Bowser is, in fact, here in this toy box. Again, not sure if this Bowser is part of the toy box, as, like, part of the board game Mario Party. Here's an item space. You land there, you get an item minigame. Which, again, same kind of thing from Mario Party 2 that had item spaces you could go to do item minigames. But in this game, you get 3 inventory slots for items instead of just 1. Items are a much bigger thing in Mario Party 3 than in 2. Also, sometimes instead of doing an item minigame, Toad just shows up and, like, gives you a question to answer. And if you answer it in a way that he likes, he might give you some good items. Or Baby Bowser might also show up.
Oh boy, more
and
random.
he'll ask you a question, and if you answer in a way that he likes, he'll give you some items. And they might give you multiple items. There's also the battle minigame space. This was also in Mario Party 2. Battle minigame. Everybody gets antes in to basically gamble on the minigame. That is a forced thing, and whoever wins gets the jackpot. And first and second place both get things, but if everybody gets 4th place, they all get their coins back. This is a new type of space. This is Game Guy. When you land here, Game Guy shows up and starts a gamble minigame. It's an all-or-nothing gamble. He takes all of your coins and forces you to gamble them in, like, a single thing that you might get a huge payout if you're super lucky. You also might lose all of your coins. So that's a very interesting thing that they threw in there. And they're also just random hidden blocks, again, like in Mario Party 2. Sometimes they just have fucking stars in them.
I hate it.
Land on a space, randomly a block shows up and you get a star. Sometimes instead it has 20 coins in it. Or it could have an item.
Okay. Items.
Items. You won't know what's hidden inside until you hit the block, which happens automatically, so whatever. Anyway, there's minigames. Same thing as in the other Mario parties. At the end of each turn, each round, every player takes their turns. You get a minigame based on the colors of spaces that people landed on. If they're green, it randomly picks between blue and red. And then it determines what type of game. If they're all the same color, it's a 4-player game. If they're split half and half, it's a 2v2 game. If it's split 1v3, it's a 1v3 game.
Or a 3v1 game.
And once the type is figured out from there, it does a little roulette thingy to determine the exact minigame that it will play. And then you do a minigame, and the winner gets coins, and then it comes back to do the next board game turn. And that's how the things. And there's buildings on the map, like the Koopa Bank. The Koopa Bank is still here. It works exactly the same as in Mario Party 2. When you pass by, you have to put in 5 coins. When you land on the space exactly, you collect all the coins that have been deposited there so far. And there's the item shop, which, again, we had item shops in Mario Party 2. When you pass by, but this time it could be either Toad or Baby Bowser, and they have different inventories. So, Toad generally sells items that are helpful to you. Baby Bowser generally sells items that are offensive against other players. And here, instead of Toad selling you stars, the Millenium Star is there to sell you stars.
Okay.
It's otherwise the same type of space. You pass by there, you get the chance to pay him 20 coins for a star. Once you've bought a star from him, he will move to another space on the map. Boo, same thing as Mario Party 2. You can pay him 5 coins for him to steal coins from another player. You can pay him 50 coins to steal stars from another player. This has a new thing for certain happenings, action time. That certain things will happen that will require you to do an action. Basically a timed event. Quick time event on the board. And if you succeed, then something will happen, and if you fail, a different thing will happen. You saw the example there was the thing rolling. Bonus setting. Similar to Mario Party 2, you can turn on or off bonus stars, which are the stars that get handed out at the end of the game. One gets handed out for whoever won the most coins for minigames. One gets handed out for whoever has the most coins at any one time. This is a little different. And the last one is the happening, whoever landed on the most question mark spaces. So, then whoever has the most stars wins. On a tie for stars, it goes to coins. On a tie for coins, it's the roll of the dice. And that's the rules.